Hello class, my name is Kibby Stahl and I'm going to be talking about The Graduate and what my opinion of the movie was and what I thought about it. To sum it up, I think this movie was extremely risque for the time being. It was filmed in 1967. It seemed that it had a lot of love and lust, obviously a lot of sex, and it's talking about an affair, so it seemed very rebellious for the time being. I found that a little appalling, and I think the biggest part of the movie, though, that I noticed was the confusion that it showed. And one of the things I thought interesting about that was, even though it was made in 1967, I feel like that confusion still struggles with a lot of people now in 2012. I noticed from the very beginning of the movie, the main character Ben, always seems so confused. You could tell just in his facial expressions that he was just constantly worried about what his future was, and it was as if he was in a crossroads. He didn't know which way his life was going to go, and his parents, probably from the time he was very young, had this idea and had set in his brain that he needed to do all these things and get all these things done. And now it was to that point. He had graduated college. Now he needed to go to graduate school or he needed to do something, and he just didn't know what to do. And I know a lot of kids my age, being I'm 20, feel that way too. Usually even in a couple years, like 2 years from now, like 22, 23, they start to wonder, okay, like some of my friends are graduating, I haven't graduated yet, and all those things. And I feel like the confusion was really felt throughout this film. I really like how artistic the film was made. The movie was made. The close angles, I know almost everyone in the class has been discussing that, and I do think that was a huge part of setting the mood for the movie, and it showed a lot of like how the people were feeling, and it was like as if I felt like the entire movie, no matter what scene it was or who it was, I felt like I was there. Like when you went into the pool, I felt like I was going in the pool, and it was so weird to me because for 1967, like, that was a pretty good film to get you to feel that real, like, almost like 3D kind of way. And I thought that was really neat. Also, the amount of dialogue in the movie I found very interesting. There wasn't much at all, but yet I felt like so much of the story was told and so many people in the movie's feelings were shown without a lot of dialogue. I also really liked how, well, I don't want to say I liked, but I noticed how manipulative Miss Robinson was, and it's amazing to me because it's just, she completely took advantage of this kid, and that's what the whole movie was about, just how lost he was, and basically in the end took an advantage of. And I think a big part of it was probably Elaine, the daughter, was taken advantage of all her life too by her mother because she's so manipulative, and them two running away together was a way to get back and revenge for Mrs. Robinson mainly. That's totally an opinion, but I think it's something to think about. And I thought the movie overall was really good, though. Very, very risque for the time being. Very interesting. And I think I hit my 2 minutes, if not more. Yep, 3.5. So I'm done talking, but I thought it was a very good movie, and I'm definitely going to recommend it to my friends.